All right, we're back with the live thrift haul on YouTube. I'm going to be answering some questions here because I'm going live. I'll repeat the questions. I also have a moderator over here to help me. But we're going to go through everything I got this week. It's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday because Monday was a holiday. So 3 days. I still think I have probably 100 items to show off. So to show off to you guys. Hey, what's up, Thrifty Duckies? Thanks for joining in. I wanted to turn this into an 18 or over just in case Surf's Up says anything inappropriate, I don't get in trouble. You know what I mean? So come on in. How's everyone's day? How's everyone's day? Oh, thanks everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Picked up Salvation Army Ferragamo tie day for $3. Nice. Is Ferragamo? It's been a while since I picked up. It's either Ferragamo, or one of them that they're just known for having all the printed like animals or printed. They look like vineyard vines, but they're not. Ferragamo might be that. I'm not for sure. Hermes. It might be Hermes. It might be Hermes. Um, I can't wait for your haul. All right, let's get started. Just picked up 2 Coogee sweaters. Scott Way, are you for real? Are you for real? I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see those if you're for real. All right, so let's start with the haul. I'm going to start off with what I got yesterday. I don't know if you saw my YouTube video. Probably not. I don't know. But I'm going to show you what I got. So yesterday, to me, I'd consider not a great thrift day. So it took the first 3 stores. I only had 2 items. And then it started picking up. I hit like 12 stores in one day, and I ended up getting a whole bunch of stuff. So again, I don't like getting a lot of shoes, but I did pick up these. I couldn't even find the brand. I just remembered what they were, but I didn't know how to spell them. But they're the type of shoes that don't have laces. You just slide your foot in and out. They're like brand new. They almost look like Pradas on the bottom. I got super excited. But they were $20. They sell for like 50 in used condition, and these are in like super nice used condition. So I can get 50 out of those. And some bread and butter stuff. I always tell people Bonobos. Bonobos used to be a brand I picked up in like 2016, 17, 18. It would sell like that. Now I'm more selective. I get Bonobos when it's the golf line. And here on the inner pocket, you'll see, and it's like a stretchy. It has that waistband. So I usually get Bonobos if it's a golf line. And you'll see where it says right there on the pocket, Bonobos. So what's up? Hey, Brad. It's so weird when people call me Brad now. It's like my students call me Brad. I don't know, because everyone calls me Serge. I don't know. All right, some Gymshark pants. You guys don't know the brand. Again, this isn't show and tell necessarily. This is just kind of like look for these brands. This is what I pay for them. This is what I think I can get. I don't know for sure because I haven't sold this brand very often. So Gymshark, $5. I think I can get around 20 for these. I'm not for sure. Women's, they're like an unworn condition. Again, everything I buy is between $3.99 and $7.99. So just I guess I could put those in a bucket. Are these this time of year or all year? Definitely white bonobos. These will sell in a heartbeat. And the Travis Matthews shorts. Travis Matthews, just a little staple. I choose pants and shorts over shirts, always. So I choose these over those. These sell for 22 plus shipping for me. That while the polos sell for about 20 plus shipping.
Joel says, dude.
What's up, Joel?
Desiree says, how does Lulu's do?
Dude, how does Lulu do? Lulu does well. Obviously, everyone's always like, Lululemon, Lululemon, Lululemon. Even our Goodwills are starting to price Lululemon up. But, as I've been saying during the lives this week, I've been finding a lot of Lululemon, which means there's a lot more out there, which means there's a lot more on the internet and on eBay and on Poshmark, which means the prices are driving down a little bit. So still worth the pickup, but I don't pick up the tanks anymore of women's. All the stuff is priced a little bit lower than it was. I did just sell a Lulu hoodie today for $50, but it just depends. Lulu's still great, but I now prefer Vuori over Lulu. Pick these up. I love good branded thick corduroy pants. So these are Vineyard Vines, obviously, but if you can find Brooks Brothers or Polo Ralph Lauren with the thick, they do better. The thick corduroy, not the thin. And these are bright red, so these are going to be super good during Christmas time. So these are going to go into the fall and winter stack. Actually, tote. Um, I want to know everything.
Debbie says, just listed Travis Matthew shorts 2 hours ago. Already got an offer.
See,
T
shorts.
says, I'm late. What did I miss?
Not a lot.
Desiree says, I got a new North Face jacket, new with tags for $6.
That's new with tags for $6. It's garage sale season. Today I went garage sailing. Nothing other than I met a World War II veteran, and that was amazing. So that was really cool. Other than that, nothing. Um, FootJoy, the shorts are better than the pants, but if you can find the pants with the athletic fit, and you always know athletic fit, you don't even have to look at the inside if they have that logo right there. Regular FootJoy have stitching blended in logo here or here, but if you see that this is actually like a rubber little emblem right there, these do much better. So regular FootJoy pants sell for around 22. These sell for close to 40 for me, and they're like salmon. Thanks for the heart.
Angie Holmes says, I watched your YouTube video today. I love my Fairlife protein shakes too.
I'm telling you, those are good. Like they always have those with muscle milk. I prefer those now. I don't know if you even watched my YouTube. I show everyone what I drink. Every day is the same, guys. Like I go, stop at the gas station. Thanks for the heart. And I get my protein shake. It fills me up. I need to work out more. That's not why, but it fills me up, and I get go juice. So thanks for the hearts, everybody. These are, if you guys ever seen these, On the Go by Vineyard Vines. They're Vineyard Vines, like golf, I would say, golf shorts. They're like the Bonobos, stretchy, wicking material. These sell way better than regular Vineyard Vines. These are $4. These will sell in the 20s plus buyer pay shipping. So, all right. These, let me see. I want to make sure. Joel, listing them tonight. Travel shorts, iron free, easy care. Yeah, travel shorts, iron free. So anything, like people always are like, oh, my inventory is so scattered. Anything that is like this polyester, you can throw it. Like I literally throw these in a bin together, and they come out, and there's not a single wrinkle in them. So I'm never worried. And when these are in a bin of 25 items, these are going to stick out. So I can find those really easily. These, on the other hand, I fold. So these are J. Crew. Normally, you guys know I don't pick up J. Crew, but at the inside, I always talk about it, has the special denim. So these are like the denim from Japan. So they're selvaged, and they always sell better. So you always want to highlight that if you sell these jeans. So whenever I take a thumbnail, I always make sure that's a part of my thumbnail so people know. But these are $7.70, which is like a slim. These are $7.99. I sell these for like $28 during the fall. I sell all my jeans starting in the fall and winter. They still sell this time of year, but way less. Way less. We'll scroll up and look at my comment. Joel, what'd you say? My moderator left me. So I got a pair of Travis Matthews shorts, and the underzipper says, proceed with caution. That's my man. Let's see what these say. So let's see what these say. The zipper said, proceed with caution. Joel knows my personality. Ha! They do too. Shelby, should I wear these? Proceed with caution. No caution needed. All right. Here we go. True Religion still sells for men. I don't always pick it up for women, but these are actually a corduroy. Both the buttons were there. Always check for the buttons. They pull off. That's why they get donated a lot. $8. These really should have been $4.99 at my thrift, but I paid $8 for them. I have not looked up comps, but I'm guessing 24 to like $30. Obviously, buyer pay shipping. You guys know me by now.
Thrifty Ducky says I'm here.
What's up, Thrifty Duckies? You're here. You're here. Thrifty Duckies is always in. So I picked up these Adidas pants this week from I don't want to say it's a mom and pop because it's not. It's a thrift store, but they're overpriced a lot. But I did notice that they are actually like a Polar Tech inside. So these are definitely like for a warmer weather golf. I mean, a colder weather golf. So I'm going to hold on to these until the fall, probably, because someone wear these right now, they're going to expect to get Adidas golf pants. They're going to wear these out in the course and die of heat. So with them, I got some Adidas. You guys know I like these 360s. I call these Adidas 360 waistband. These always sell well for me, just like the Under Armour Match Play shorts. You guys know me by now. I get those, sell them for around 20 plus buyer pay shipping. Nothing new here. This is not a label that I would normally get, a 550, but they were new with tags for $8. Anytime I find Levi's men's jeans new with tags, I pick them up if they're my $8. So my thrift stores are $8.
Mr. Steele, now it says in those True Religions.
The True Religions. But yeah, and these are also a good size. Look at that, 38, 34. If you're new to thrifting or you're watching this on YouTube later or whatever, I always prefer, and I think everyone in here prefers, a long inseam. When you have a long inseam, you get it's like double good, right? Because you have the tall people who need them, and then if there's something somebody wants, they can always hem them up. If they're hemmed up to 30 or they're 28, you're in trouble. There's no fixing it. The True Religions are a size 32. 32 by probably, honestly, they're probably a 32 by like 33 or 34. So, I mean, they go, I'm a 6'2" guy.
Casey says, "Hey, sirs, how's everyone?" Retro says, "I cannot sell 550."
550? No. These are 550 new with tags. I don't pick up 550s. Is that what you're talking about? Here are LL Bean flannel line. These are the only LL Beans I'll pick up. Jeans, as far as jeans go, again, wherever I'm at, they're $7.99 where I live. Flannel line, I hold on to these till fall and winter. These will sell as soon as it freezes outside, wherever you live. These will sell like that. What was it? That would sell on grilled for $60. What would sell? The Truly jeans, the True Religion jeans. Would you grab women's flannel line LL Bean? I have in the past. Of the bigger sizes, I have. And they sell. I used to get those at Salvation Army. They were like $4, but I don't really go through the women's jeans too much. We'd have to comp those out. I think that's something we'd have to comp out. And right now is not a good time to comp them out because you're going to get the last 90 days, which doesn't show like October or November. But not 550s, 560s are what I'll get. So I get 560s. And again, these are size 38, 34. So a good size. These are popular right now for some reason. They are the loose fit tapered leg. So they kind of have that like balloon Y2K style leg on them. And these sell for me. Hey, thanks for the heart. I appreciate it. And I buy these for $7.99 and I sell these for around like 29, 28 plus buyer pay shipping, especially if they are the older tag like that. The newer tag will be, say, Levi's at the top.
Oh, you got some soccer balls from Kat?
Oh, thanks, Kat, for the soccer balls. Told Kat I talked to so you guys too. I talked to one of the managers at the Goodwill, and she told me that I talked to all the managers, and she told me that they're sending all their winter coats and everything, no matter what, unless they're new with tags, to the bins. She said to salvage, which are the bins. So I'm like, man, so I need to talk to some of my friends that are at the bins to get those, and I'll pay them. I'll buy them from them. So yeah, thanks, guys. Thank you. I found these Spanx this week. Again, I'm venturing in the women's section. So I'm doing women's now, officially learning. They were $5, and they were these Spanx, like I would call them bone white. And they had this jogger at the bottom. So I wasn't sure with this little ankle zip. So jogger with that cuff, with the ankle zip. I wasn't sure, but I went around. I looked up the comps when I was on the other side of the thrift store, and they were really good. So it was a no-brainer on those. Really, those should go right now, but I have shorts and stuff I need to list. These were only $1.99. They totally mismarked these, and they put a size 4. They're not. They're a 31. These are men's. And they are cotton. They're like the Island Short by Vineyard Vines. I don't get a lot of money from these, but since they were only $2, I'll be able to make $12 profit on those.
Where do you look up comps?
I love the bins. I know everyone loves the bins. Where do I look up comps? On eBay. If you want to know exactly how I do it, I have a YouTube in my link tree. It's actually, I put it towards the top. It just tells you how to look up comps, and you can do it from your phone. So it's super easy. I'll walk you through it. So basically, you'll just type in Tommy Bahama purple jacquard or whatever it is, Schminger 4 print, whatever, 100% silk, size large, and then you'll hit sold listings and watch that video. You'll know the rest. But there you go, Tommy Bahama jacquard for $5. Might send that to K-Way since he gets $1 million for these. I don't. I don't even get close. Schmiger 4. K-Way gets so much money for Tommy Bahamas. I don't. Huh? Large. Large. There was actually another one I was going to get with it. That was part of it yesterday. These are all yesterday in the YouTube video. 31. Vineyard Vines for 31. One of the pure silk they had like the line neck sweat and all that, and I'm not messing with that. So this is a new brand to me. It was okay, but this is how I learned Grayson and like Turtleson, I think it's called, but Grayson and some of those brands. They're a golf polo that's like a Peter Millar, but this one's called Oliver Ridley, and the comps weren't too bad. They were like $24 used in used condition. So, and this has no golf logos on it. It's got like a polka dot print. So this will sell for $24. Plus, I don't use Vendu. Nope. I actually downloaded Vendu this week because it's really good. Line Creek told me that it's a really good app they have an app so I can cross list from my car basically. But I'm not cross listing yet. I have Poshmark and I have Vendu, but I have not made that jump. I'm still doing eBay. I'm not trying to do any. eBay is not broken for me. I'm making plenty of sales. So until it's broken, I'm not cross-listing or hiring somebody. But this is AG's new tag, Adriana Goldsmead, and it's a denim jacket, trucker jacket. Again, it was only $5.99. So $5.99 brand new tags AG. This would have sold really, really well in like 2018, 19, 20. It will still sell well. I'm thinking about $35 plus buyer pay shipping on that. That's going to go in the fall.
Golden Girl says, I have thousands of clothes I have bought to resell.
Good.
KB Dreams, I picked up Redhead men's jeans the other day. Do you know the
brand?
Redhead Men.
AG jacket, you like it? You can have it. Instagram me. Could you imagine how much inventory you'd move if you cross-listed?
Oh, good God.
I need to hire someone if that's the case. Oh, my geez. Are you done for the summer, teacher?
Hey, by the way, Casey says your wife is so nice.
Well, then prove it. All right. Actually, she's doing a garage sale today, which is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And how much did you make today?
Almost $800.
$800. So she killed me today selling clothing, all kids stuff because we're done. And made $800, and it doesn't even look like anything sold. So, but something sold of mine, Brooks Brothers shirt, one of the Surf's Up Method shirts. Got these Mavi jeans. I know a lot of people like Mavi and picking up Mavi, but they were only $4. They mispriced them, so I picked them up. Usually they're $7.99, and they just don't move that well for me. They're a little bit better than Lucky for me. AG is a notch above. Got this Vineyard Vines Performance long sleeve. I will probably sell this right now because it's very lightweight. But this is $4.99. Any of this Vineyard Vines stuff, I still pick up. People buy it. Even I sell this stuff all the time. Might as well get it, especially if it's $5. People are gonna buy it.
Mo says, side note, loved your video with the World War II veteran.
Oh, I'm telling you, that made my week. So what I did actually, obviously I got my son. I'm like, Jameson, you're never going to be able to meet a world, like chances are I had to explain to him how long ago it was. And if you think about it, if you're 18 years old in 1945, which was the end of the war, you would be in the 90s right now. There's not many left. What do we do? It's like half, like less than half of 1%
Yeah.
of all the people who served. So appreciate that. Appreciate them. So Patagonia, yeah, Patagonia with the quarter zip. It's like a base layer, but it's not because it has that quarter zip. It's with the fishing. You can see like the fly fishing. So pick that up, $5. Patagonia, gonna get it. Also, someone asked, I saw in there, do I sell on Poshmark? I don't. I just sell on eBay. Here's a Barber shirt. That's a really good brand. If you find the jackets in these are actually known for the wax jackets. They're super nice. They almost feel uncomfortable, but they're like a British jacket. They're really nice. They sell for like $200-300 if you find them. But Barber is a really good brand. This is a perfect flannel for the fall. If they say anything inappropriate or anything, I need to hear that.
Well, I'm trying to keep up with it.
Patagonia has a stain. Yeah, the Patagonia has a little spot. I will try to get it out. What I think happened is they spray stuff right before they send it out on the carts, and I think that's what it is. It's like right there, a little spot. So I'll spot treat that. But this type of shirt, I don't care. I'll spot treat that. It will still sell. This will still sell. It's just that base layer. People, I've found out like with the hiking crowd, with Cool and Arc'teryx, and you guys could probably attest to it. Smartwool, all that stuff. Even if it has flaws, that stuff's gonna sell. Golf, maybe not. Polo, Ralph Lauren, maybe not. But definitely like hiking, I just don't think that they care. But here's Polo Ralph Lauren, Surf's Up Methods Way. Just I'll list these and make $10 profit. I don't look for a fortune on these. These are just kind of like my bread and butter fillers. So I sell those between all the big sales.
Erica also has a Jameson.
Jameson?
Same
That's
spelling too.
Really with an eye.
With an eye.
Wow.
Tony Rich says
Does
has a Southern Tide wax jacket new with tags.
Southern Side wax and London Fog sell? No, I don't buy any London Fog. I don't think anyone in here does either that resells. Do you pick up any vintage coat brands? Yeah, definitely vintage coat brands like Vintage Woolrich that are the wool, or if they're down. Another brand to look for is called Willis and Geiger. They're vintage. They don't even make the stuff anymore. That's a really good brand to keep your eye out for. Or even well, they do make vintage Patagonia, but Pendleton, vintage Pendleton's good. So what's up, Eric Hayes? I watched your live thrift today. I loved it. It looks like a grease spot. You can probably get it out with Dawn. Yeah, I'm not even worried about it. I did put it to the side, so we do have it. I'll wash it like now. What are some good women's and kids brands to look for? Name them for them, guys. Name them. Goods, kids, and women. The only kid stuff I look for are jackets in the wintertime. So Shelby's selling them all at the garage sale. I look for Patagonia, North Face jackets in the wintertime. So buy these. You know how I sell these. Just try to make $10. I'm not going to go highly into those. Same thing with all these Under Armour. These used to sell for like $22, $23 for me. But now if you go into Ross, you'll see that they're $23, $24, $25 brand new with tags. So that's who you're competing with now. And you know everyone's going to go there and buy it and resell online. So I'm only getting like $15, $16 for Under Armour polos where I used to get more. So these have actually turned into like the Surf's Up method now, where I just buy them for $5. Takes me 2 minutes to list. I only make 10 off of them.
Kat said you watch Jason Hayes, not Eric Hayes.
Oh, Jason Hayes. My bad. My bad. What's up, Hayes? Either way.
Eric was like, what?
Eric, I watched your twins live today. Same last name. Just like Kat has a brother. So this is Surf's Up again. Another. So you see, I just get these all the time. Everyone has these wherever you live. So these are just, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and show you guys like CC Filson and Double RL and all these really good brands that not everyone's going to find. You can find Polo Ralph Lauren wherever you live. You can find Under Armour wherever you live. Again, I don't know how much it's priced, but you're going to find it. So I buy all these for just under $5 and I end up making $10 profit. That's my minimum on it. Profit, not gross profit. So here's an Untuck It. These are actually similar, but I make more. I make about $15 profit on those.
Are jerseys brand still in production?
Or what?
Jerseys brand.
Donald Ross golf polos I don't pick up. Jerseys brands I'm not sure.
Go up above that. Ethan Blair said, are brand.
Jersey's brand still in production. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that. When did I do a live thrift? Do I post a video? When did I
That's
do it?
Eric.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Just started trying out Under Armour at the bins. Kat, you'll kill it because Under Armour sells so quick. If you price it right, it's out the door, and that's one of those items I do promote. So Under Armour I promote, and my Polo Ralph Lauren's, and my Brooks Brothers now that I'm doing the Surf's Up Methods way, because that market's so flooded, and Nike Polo, same thing. This is a brand I don't normally pick up. It's Eddie Bauer, but it's a Weather Edge 2XL big parka, and it's the 3-in-1 jacket, which means it has the inner jacket and the outer jacket, and it's insulated. So for only $10, I'm fine even selling this for 40. Right, like in the winter, I'll take 40 for this. It could probably even get 50, but for $10 this time of year, I love picking this up. So this is the type of stuff I love getting in the spring and summer.
KB Dreams says, love watching your legs. Gonna go list some stuff. List some stuff now. Have a good one.
Have a good one. List
says,
10
lots
things.
of Under Armour at the bins. Eddie Bauer sells great on Posh.
Oh. Shelby doesn't want me to cross list either.
You keep up with it.
I know. So let's do an intermission. Time out. Okay, so you know how I always talk about how I get all my vintage like t-shirts and I show them like, oh, I'm gonna give this to my vintage guy. I'm gonna give this to my vintage guy. Well, my vintage dude's named Jack, and Jack strictly does vintage. He finds Lulu. He goes thrifting all the time, but he finds stuff that I want, and I find stuff that he wants. So we literally just swap Goodwill bags. So we'll cross paths like maybe once a week. It's like, hey, come out to my car. I got a bag for you. He's like, I got a bag for you. So this week I gave him my bag. It's like the second bag I gave him, and he gave me a bag. And this is all the stuff that he gave me. So I gave him my vintage stuff that I spend $2 to $5 on. He gave me a Patagonia hoodie. So Patagonia hoodie. I think it's men's. He gave me some Lululemon men's shorts. These are called the Pace Breakers. So Lululemon men's shorts. He gave me some more Lululemon men's shorts, which I wear. These are the short. Shout out K-Way. You love the short. You want these. You know you want them. Kat, tell your brother. I got a Lululemon. These are all like recent. Lululemon women's top with like the front and the back. These are like the newer ones. A long sleeve just like that last one. Another long sleeve just like that last one. So this dude's just throwing all this stuff my way, and I'm giving him my vintage. So I'm basically trading him. And then 2 pairs of chubbies. So this is the stuff I sell, and I give him the stuff like, but if I found like a $200 vintage tee, obviously no. But all that stuff I give him, he sells for like $25 in his Depop, and he has an antique booth booth where he sells all that stuff.
Kat says, I need a friend like that. Missy says, what a nice friend. Ashley loves the Lulu top.
Oh, cool. Yep. I just got them. Haven't listed them. If you're interested in them, let me know. Sorry. This was a $5 is what I paid today at a garage sale for this red fleece Brook Brothers. And this is the, what do you call it? Cambray? I always do well with the cambray or whatever it's called. I always do well with this. And I'll sell this in the spring right now. Let me see. You laughed. I put in a video, good, wild, brand new. Check it out. One of my favorite brands. All right. Bro's house looks like a Disneyland ride. It's a haunted mansion, actually. I put in these lights above here, twinkling lights in the Halloween. I wasn't on digital or what do you call this? Social media. I was not on social media in the fall. I made a graveyard, Disney graveyard. So I'm gonna have that for you. Okay, back to business. 2 blazers I found today. Both of them Brooks Brothers with the heavy tweed. So you would call this a heavy wool tweed, and it has the leather buttons, and they're unworn. A lot of times the buttons have little like nicks in them and scratches in them. Literally, you can see them shining. There's not one. I think they're like brand new. So I got this one. So this is going to be a tweed. I will list this as a leather button Brooks Brothers tweed blazer. I actually will hang these. And then right next to it was another one with the herringbone tweed with the leather buttons. Again, it's Brooks Brothers. So these will sell for like $50 or $60 for me, especially once that fall hits. These, like, you see what I'm doing. I'm collecting all the stuff for the fall, the barber, all that stuff. So once fall hits, I list these things. These are the things that people are going out to try to find, and I've got them right here ready to go. So I'll be hitting it hard. Hitting it hard. Yes, wife?
Calvin Klein blazers do they sell?
Calvin Klein blazers, I've never sold. I never pick them up. The sell-through rate, not very good. I don't pick them up. This was a thrift or a garage sale find today, $2, just a pullover Ralph Lauren. And I've never found a mountain hard gear with the buttons that snap. So this is like, look at this. This is actually one of those really nice zippers. Mountain hard gear, very nice. Like, I've never found one like this. It's definitely more unique. $5. I bet I'll be able to sell this for 25 or something around there.
Can you write off garage sale purchases?
Oh yeah, it's part of your inventory. I mean, you like have to get a receipt if you ever got audited, but I put it every year. I put church sale, garage sale, like all that. I put it in my phone when I leave the church sales or whatever. When I spend a big amount of money, and I will put that in my phone just to know how much I paid. A lot of times churches will take Venmo now or whatever, so you can keep record. What's up, Boss Tick? Posh Tick comes in a lot in my lives. Thanks for coming in, those Posh Tick. How far out can you schedule a listing? Good question. I feel at least 2 weeks. Someone in the chat, if you know, on eBay, I think at least 2 weeks. Yeah, Mountain Hardware. What'd I say? Did I say something different? So if you were with me in my live today, I thought they were called Judy Blues, okay? Because people have the blues, I thought they were called Judy Blues. Have you heard of Judy Blue?
Just from you and Kat?
Yeah, just from Kat, yeah. So I found these Judy Blue, not with an S today, in the men's section. And if you know you're a thrifter, you know, listen, hey, if you find one pair of Judy Blue, you're probably going to go around the store and find another pair. And that's exactly what happened. And Kayla from K-Way's shop said, go look at the shorts because they make jean shorts. And I said, listen, if I find jean shorts, I'm going to just send them to you since you sent me over there. So these are going to Kayla. And I'm going to pay for the shipping. All right, next. Bonobos, another pair. Golf shorts. Take a mental note. Take a picture. Bonobos golf shorts. Bonobos pants. I don't like getting anymore unless they're new with tags. Do you put your stuff on bids or set price? Almost everything I have are set price. Everything I have is set price or set price with a best offer. The only thing I do bids, I don't tell anyone to do bids. Don't do auction for anything. I don't recommend it. The only reason I do it is because I've been doing this a while and I have an idea of things that will get bid up. Like that underwear. I knew they were popular. People were going to build them up. The Coogee sweater, they're going to build them up. I have a pair of Jinkos I need to list. I'm going to list those at auction and let them bid up. I kind of like it. Even if I get $10 or $20 less than I would if I listed them, everyone gets a shot at them. And I just enjoy watching the auction. I just like it. So these we found today. Check these out, Shelby.
I totally had a pair of those.
Look at these. Flare. I mean, with the soccer ball, look at that. Look, Kayla's only giving me a whole bunch of soccer balls because I'm sending her some Judy Blues. But these are Mud. Shelby, you know Mud?
Yeah, Mud used to buy them at Kohl's back in the 90s.
Oh, they're Kohl's in the 90s? But look, they're all... Anyways, in the chat today, I was like, what do you guys think? And it was like, Y2K, yes. Everyone said get them. So for $7.99, I got them. Why not? I'd rather do that than buy a lottery ticket. Actually, I better, and like I said also, if it's women's and it's on trend right now, I'm going to list them right now because in 3 weeks, when Kardashians don't wear that stuff anymore, it's going to be off trend. Am I right or am I right? I don't know, just saying. So at the These could have been his, but at the World War II veterans house, he had this cool old hat. It is wool. It's got that plaid, and it's actually a Dobbs. If you look up Dobbs, they're a really good company. It's a Dobbs hat out of New York. This is a wool, really cool hat, vintage. I haven't looked this one up yet, but it's a corduroy, super old vintage, has a vintage tag, and it says first on it. I just think it's cool. If it's not worth a whole bunch, I'm going to give it to my vintage friend. Either way, I might give it to him, or I might just give it to Jameson since he shook his hand. I just think that's really cool. So, anyways, nothing really there to show off. But here's a Robert Graham I found today with that Jacquard or whatever you call it. I'm just going to call it Schminckefour check. But the problem is people are going to come in here and really think it is Schminckefour and look it up, but it's Jacquard. So Robert Graham, white and black, always do well. Obviously, it has the flick cups, obviously. So there's that. What are you doing?
I was looking at the size.
First is a bank, I believe. Do you think it is? It's old. I want them back. Those exact jeans. They want them back. Oh, you want to put them on? Oh, I should go put them on. Hold on. They're size 9. You were what, size 8-ish?
We got to find out.
All right. Get away. All right. I mean, why, please? Again, these used to be a lot more. I used to get like $22 for these. Now I'm getting 17. So when I buy them for $5, I list them for 17. I have a ton of these that I've sold and listed, so they sell great for me. They take 2 minutes to list for me. Oh my gosh, you are legit trying those things on. You think you did. You had those and Pattaya. Who else had Pattaya? Pattaya was hot. I'm just telling you.
Look at that little skin show.
Oh, little skin. I'm not even going to go there. When I was like a freshman in high school, boy, I would have liked that. All right. Surf's Up method. That's why I did this 18 and over, everybody. I'm not getting too spicy in here, but just spicy enough. Again, another one. What's up, Chris? And now Chris is sending me wieners. So, dang.
How's the waves today?
How are the waves today, man? I was riding them. Today I didn't do a lot of thrifting. I just did the garage sale, but the waves were good. When I shook the hand of someone that is a rare person, World War II vet. Talked to him for a while. He was turning 103. Right now he's 102. Obviously he's turning 103, but in June. So it's almost like they were counting down because they were like in June, which it is June. So anyways, here's Duluth Trading. This is the older tag, and we found these today in the thrift. I actually thought they were Lululemon because they kind of had that look. But again, I did the Lululemon check, not Lululemon. And so I'm going to call these soft shell Duluth pants, I think. I haven't looked up comps or anything, but they were $5. No drag on the heels. Again, just for Chris, I'm going to sell these in the wintertime. Then today, again in my live, same place with the mud. What did we find out with the mud? You never said anything.
That they looked awesome.
Yeah, but the size.
Yeah, what about them?
Are they a 9? Because usually it's like 8, 10.
I'll be honest, I think they kind of they feel smaller than a 9. I don't.
They smell Y2K. Huh?
They're definitely Y2K though. They're that like as soon as you put them on, you can see the skin through the leg.
Yeah.
No, I'm not modeling them.
Yeah. 9 is juniors. Odd sizes are usually juniors.
Okay, and I feel better about myself.
All right. So again, today in the live, you guys conned me into getting these. They are White House Black Market or whatever they are. White House Black Market. Yeah. New with tags. Obviously, we all know they say $110, but in the store, they're like, 75% off. But they were $8. New with tags. And they had this sequence on the side. So that was unique. Everyone was like, get them. When I took Eden, my daughter, to daycare this week, Shelby, I talked to everybody. And a lady came out of there with skin tight like that, ankle jeans. And I was walking out with her. And as we were walking out, someone was coming in with not boot cut, but flare jeans, both females. And so I was next to her. I'm like, So what's the style? Like, you're wearing skinny jeans, she's wearing like bell bottoms, and then my neighbor's wearing Lululemon. Like, I'm trying to figure out this women's style because the guys section's easy. You got your flannels, your golf, and that's pretty much it. And she wasn't sure. She couldn't even tell me an answer. So I don't know. Again, with that dress, with those pants, I got this dress. This is a Free People sequins. And someone said, for sure, get that. Look at that thing shimmer. That is exactly what they said, Shelby. So they said, list this online and like Taylor Swift concert or whatever, because people will be all about that. Check that out. That is for sure Taylor Swift, right?
That's so Taylor Swift.
Okay, I need to list that now because it's in trend. And then I got this Rag & Bone, which, keep caution, Rag & Bone does not do as well as it used to. It still does well. This is a size large, ribbed, long dress, women's. It was $7.99. So I decided to get it. I decided to get that.
Oh, Melissa said it was a glitter fest. She got to go to a Swiftie concert.
Oh my gosh, you must be a millionaire.
They want you to put it on.
I can't. I have a shirt coming from K-Way next week that has sequins. It's top secret.
Oh no, I already saw it.
I guess he showed it in his live last night when we had to put down our family dog, not but like a dog I kind of grew up with, and it's my parents' dog. We had to put him down today. So last night we went over there and like said our goodbyes. So that was sad, but that's why I didn't watch his live, and I missed what I'm wearing next week. So
David wants to know: do you get a ton of questions with no description, just title description?
Do I get a ton of questions? David, ask that again, because that's a good one. I know it's pup. We all go through it. It's the worst. That's why I don't want a dog, actually. That's exactly why. I only wear flannels or sequins. I know, Chris. Chris, I watch your stuff. You love flannels. And so does who were you live with, Chris, the other day? Jason Hayes, I think. So Wayne should wear it while you wear the shirt from him. I will put on the dress. No, Jason, yeah. So I actually got this for Jameson, Shelby. Look, this is
Ronaldo.
Yep, Ronaldo. Yeah, I didn't even tell him today. Forgot. So Adidas size small, $1.99. My son plays soccer. In fact, I'm coaching like 3-4 games this weekend of his. But he loves soccer. Ronaldo does not play for Juventus anymore. He plays for a different team. The Saudi Arabia team. In that store, I got this Gymshark men's V-neck for $5. I haven't sold a lot of this Gymshark stuff, so I'm just giving it a shot right now. I'm not going to lose money on it, but I'm giving it a shot. I'm not going to sit up there and look up comps when I know I'll be able to sell it and make a profit. So I picked it up. It just didn't have any flaws. So
somebody had asked earlier that I tried to say, if you ever have any buyer's regret.
I also want to answer the question about the title. Buyer's regret, guys. Every single reseller in here has buyer's regret. Either like a brand that you saw, and then you went home and eventually you were like, oh my gosh, I passed over that brand like 10 times and that brand's worth $100. That type of buyer regret, or something you bought and it's not worth as much as you thought. Yes, we all have done that. That's why we look up comps now. Yeah, cool is cool. We all love cool, right? My daughter's trying to figure this out. All right, so I'll show you guys these real quick in the background. Actually, I put these in my YouTube video, but prime example, yesterday, went to 3 or 4 thrift stores to start out with. I probably had $70 to $100 worth of profit in 3 or 4 thrift stores. I went to 8 more thrift stores after that. And the very last thrift store, I found these blazers. These are each worth minimum $100 a piece. So just at that one thrift store made my whole day. Even though I found stuff along the way, it's just, little chunks in the big chunk. So I always tell new people, like, don't give up after 1 or 2 or 3 thrift stores. Keep hitting them. Every day is different. So every day is different. What was the question about the title? Somebody asked me a question.
Something about description. Hold on.
So what I do, again, I've been doing this a long time, to each their own. Everyone has their own method People do measurements and put them in the listings. I take pictures of my measurements. Everyone just needs to do what works best for you with your time, with how you want your listings to look, how you want your description to look. I'm going to tell you straight up what I do, and you can look at my eBay store. What I do, I take my pictures, my measurements are in my pictures, so I don't have to write them down or put them in my description. My description is literally copied and pasted. So in my notes, because I list everything from my phone, in my phone, it's copied from my notes and pasted if I'm not doing sell similar. If it's sell similar, it's already all there. But if it's a new listing, copy and paste. So there's my description. It's basically just my policies, my return policies, like my 100% guarantee policy, like all that sort of stuff. It's just a paragraph. Unless it has a flaw or something that needs noted, I'll put it on there. That's like 1 out of every 100 items.
I think your ADHD kicked in. You started talking about the Blazers, and then you didn't.
I'm done with the Blazers.
Oh, somebody said, what about the Blazers?
You want to see them?
What are they?
Oh, what are they? They're actually kind of different brands than your normal Brooks Brother brand. So I showed the Brooks Brother brands earlier. This one right here is, I'll let you guys pronounce it. But it is basically new with tags, and it is a linen blend, linen and silk blend. And you can see these are all like summer. See, this is called like partial canvas or half canvas. This is the canvas on the inside or the lining, and it's not lined all the way through. So this is going to be like a summer spring blazer right here. Again, there's a brand. I know it's backwards for you. It's not a brand you see very often. I rarely see this brand. So you don't really need to make a note of that brand, more the fabric. So it's a silk linen blend. That's why I picked it up, and the brand.
People are talking about measurements in the chat. Like, I don't know what's right. I take it in the photos and I tape it. Somebody said I only take photos with them. Somebody else said if you type them, you can make mistakes.
That's why I say it's each your own. I know, like, Chris, I don't know what you do. So Chris is live in the chat right now. He's been doing this full time for a long time. He's super knowledgeable. I know a lot of you guys follow K-Way. He just does his measurements real quick in his mind. He'll measure pit to pit, and he'll measure the inseam. And he'll say 1821, 1821. Then he types it on his computer, 1821. So that's how he does it. Because he doesn't have the flat lay. He does the hanging. I just do the flat. I have measuring tape. I take a picture. Blazers are different, but shirts, I take a picture from the top of the collar to the hem, and then from the pit to the pit. That's it. That's all I do on shirts. I don't even do length of sleeve or hem to hem on shirts. I don't do them. Blazers are completely different. Again, not fully lined. This is a suit supply, but not just a suit supply. It is a special fabric. And again, I think these are both. It's hard for me. I could put them new without tags, honestly, because they both have like the inserts and everything. But this is a wool and cashmere blend from Suit Supply. Looked up the comps super quick. They're like 200 or something, 200, 250. But again, I'm being conservative with the $100. I just like to be conservative. It was only $7.99.
David is the one who asked about the descriptions. He said, I stalked your eBay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to make big descriptions and I'm losing time.
If you follow me enough, I'm big about time. Time is huge. Like streamline. Like list quick. I that's just how I do it. So I've done it for a very long time. My description is literally copied and pasted, and I don't have any issues. I get very few returns. Look at my store. I mean, you'll see all the stuff I sell, everything else. It's very basic. Obviously, my pictures aren't near as good as a lot of people's pictures. I could have tons of better description words, and I could have all the rise measurements on pants and all this stuff, but I don't. And it works. So whatever works for you. This is a brand I've actually never heard of. Miller's Oath. Miller's Oath. I know it's going to be backwards, but it has a little pickaxe. Miller's Oath, and I would call this again a tweed, but it's not fully canvas. So this would still be a spring. If you don't have the lining all the way through it, you'd want to list this in the spring and summer for sure. Blazers sell year round, but definitely this looks more like a fall, but it's not fully lined.
Naughty Thrift's asking, how many different measurements for suits and blazers do you take?
That's suits and blazers take a lot longer. Suits, you have to take a lot more because you have the pants. You have a lot of measurements on the pants, right? And I always, if you look on my eBay, if I have a suit, I always flip the cuff on the bottom of the pants over because they've always been hemmed. So I'll take a picture of them regularly, and then when they're flipped like that, so it'll show people how much can be let out. Like there might be 2 inches that can be let out, and I'll actually show the actual length of them too. So one of them I'll flip in to show them how much will be let out of the bottom of the hem, and the other one will show the actual hem length. But with blazers, it's a lot. So I do the top of the neck down to the bottom of the hem. I do the shoulder hem to the shoulder hem. I do the pit that has to be buttoned, pit to pit, and I do the shoulder hem to the bottom of the cuff. Those are the measurements I do for blazers. I don't do the waist, but I do all those others. So blazers take a lot longer to list. That's why if I'm going to make like, if it's a $25 sale and I'm making $15 or $20 off of it, I'm going to pass it over. It's got to be like a $50 sale for me to pick it up. And I was saying today, in someone else's live, I was saying it in the chat, that I feel like COVID brought down blazers and suits a little bit. Before COVID, I was selling really quick. I still sell them, but not as quick anymore. I think the athleisure, work from home stuff started, I don't know, it hurt a little bit. I still get sales, but not as much. Adidas pants, these are $7.99. Usually I pay $5 for these, but I'll sell these for $22. Buyer pays shipping. Don't get into those. My match play, you guys already know me. Sell those for $23.99. Give me some more questions. Okay, that was so much help. Good. That's why I'm here. I want to answer your questions. And thanks for asking me, Shelby. Hey, guys, this is a new to me brand. Every single week I come to you on Thursday nights with brands that are new to me. And I've been doing this for a long time. And I'm finding new brands all the time, which is great. Which means Goodwill can't keep up with us. So this brand right here, I know it's backwards for you. I'll actually flip the camera on this one since it's a new brand. I'm not good at mirroring, but this is the name of the brand. So what would you call that, Shelby? Almost looks like naked, but there's no D. Nicotano Survivor. So it's this jacket right here. I've never found it. Again, it had this, where's it at? It had this like patch. Whenever you find jackets, look them up when they have leather patches all over them and special embroideries. It had a leather patch there. The zippers were nice. It said the name of it right there. It had another leather patch on the back. So I looked it up and it's nice, especially if it's a name. There's another patch, especially if it's a name I've never seen before. I looked it up.
Chris is Nicotano right now.
You're Nicotano? Chris, did you buy those underwear from me? I'm just wondering. Isn't it funny? Did you guys see that? Someone asked me if I had any more pairs of those. I thought that was funny. So here's 32 bar blues. A lot of people don't know about this line. It's pretty much like carbon to cobalt. It even looks like carbon to cobalt, but $5, 32 bar blues. These sell for me. And just like carbon for cobalt, they've been selling for me for a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if they just completely fall off, but they haven't. So as long as they keep selling for me, then I'm going to get it. I found them together. Carbon for cobalt right there. And they sell, well, I actually got a really nice carbon for cobalt in here. Polo Ralph Lauren. This one was unique because it had this front pocket and this logo right here. So I picked that up. That looked nice.
Joby says, when I watch your thrifts, all I'm hearing is every day I'm hustling.
Every day I'm hustling. I mean, you guys know how I do it. I have to. I wish I could go to one thrift store and get everything. Trust me. My car does too. But it's not that way where I live. You guys see where I thrift. You have to hit multiple stores if you want to make it work. A brand I do not necessarily tell people to pick up, and I'm going against my own rules. But Alan Flusser or whatever, but it's new with tags and it's pure cashmere and it's a black cardigan. Black always sells best, I think. And it's a cardigan and it's pure cashmere and it was $5. So just about any brand that's pure cashmere, look up comps, but it's usually worth picking up.
Treasure Vintage says, hey man, good evening. Me says, how far do you travel to thrift?
How far do I travel to thrift? Where I live, we have enough thrift stores for I could probably do like a 30-mile route, probably 30-mile route. 30-mile route. We have a lot of thrift stores around where I live, so mostly Goodwills. But hold on, someone said something. My husband watched one and tried it himself. He failed. Man, I tell you what, through the years when I was a teacher, everyone was like, I mean, a lot of people were like, oh, I'm going to try that because it's so easy. Look, you're making money, you're doing it. And then they go out and like a week later, they're done. So you have to enjoy thrifting, you have to enjoy learning, and you just have to have that like love the hunt type of deal. Colts, best team in the NFL in my heart. $5 polo shirt.
How many items do you list per day?
Not as many as I should. Usually, um, right now I'm out of whack because the kids are off school. But tomorrow I'm not thrifting at all. I'm going to be listing. So probably tomorrow I'll list like 25 or 30. I would say my weekly average is, I would say 70, maybe 10 a day on average. But the thing is, like, I have a bunch of figs to sell. I can list those in a heartbeat. Those Polo Ralph Lauren's and those Under Armour polos, I could take pictures and list all 25 of those in probably an hour. So it just depends on what I have. If it's something like the Judy Blues or like a blazer, blazers take forever to list. That's why I'm very particular about them. This is a brand that's really good. It's called Samuelson, and this is actually a linen. You can tell it's a linen. Again, this is not fully canvas, so this is a really good summer. But this is Samuelson. This is actually a little bit older tag, but Samuelson is a really, really high-end brand, like a Nordstrom, Saks Fifth Avenue type of brand. So Samuelson. This is not a tag I normally see, so don't necessarily just look for that tag. Just look for the name. I know it was backwards for you. I apologize. This was people conned me into getting this on a live. This is a American Eagle, which I don't normally pick up, only some, but it's a barn jacket. So barn jackets have the corduroy collar. They're super thick, almost like the Carhartt material. And for $5.99, I know I'll be able to get like 30 or so in the fall. This is a perfect look, perfect blazer or barn jacket. I'll do well with that in the fall. And then blade collar Nike polos are my favorite. So if I could pick any Nike polo, it would be a blade collar. People always ask what a blade collar is. This is it. It's bladed. There's no fold over. That's a blade collar polo. So these Nike sell much better than regular. If you find them in Tiger Woods, they do really well. You would never fall for refrigerated. What else? These are kind of falling off a little bit, guys, so be careful. Allbirds, but what were they? $10. And I'm not going to even have to clean these. I'm just going to have to take pictures and list them. I sold a pair recently, and I have another one to sell. So all I'll do is just sell similar. So these won't take me any time to list, and they're men's. So for $10, I usually sell these for like $34, $35. And they're easy. And I actually ship these in a padded flat rate. So these will go in a padded flat rate. They're like meant to be. They're like super flexible or whatever. So those ship pretty easy. Or sometimes they can go first class if they're small enough.
You keep your fall winter clothing or list now and let it sit.
So my advice to everybody is, whatever you have, list it. So anything you have, list it year round. I don't care what it is. But I'm at a point where I have, over the past probably 4 years, I've started doing seasonal selling. So I thrift enough during the year that I hoard all my spring and summer throughout the winter and just list winter and fall in the winter. And then I do vice versa in the summer and spring. So, but if you're new to reselling, like if I were to go out and get 10 items today, I would try to list all 10 items tomorrow. I don't care what they are. Blazers, jackets, whatever. There are people that will wear that stuff year round. So you might get sale. If it's not online, it's not going to sell. But for me, my priority right now are my totes and totes of summer and spring. Those are priority for me. So if that helps at all, thumbs up if that helps. This jacket was unique. It's a Ralph Lauren, which they can be hit or miss, but check this jacket out. It's a pea coat with the hood. Again, it's Ralph Lauren, and it's got this cool buckle. Like these buckles, they're not toggles, but they're like buckles the whole way down. And it was $10. No, it was $5.99. $5.99. I think this is going to do really well in the wintertime. I did look up comps, and again, looking up wintertime comps right now, you're not going to get a true idea of how much they will sell for because you're looking only 90 days back. So just keep that in mind.
Kayway shop.
Oh, what's up, Kayway? I got some Tommy Bahama in here. I don't know if I'm going to just salvage it or list it. I'm not sure. But here's Brioni. Speaking of Kayway, I always tell him find Brioni. Whenever he goes through the suit section, I say he misses a Brioni. Every time he misses it. So everyone else, get to know that brand. I know it's backwards, but Brioni. Brioni is a good brand, and no matter what. So dress shirts, ties, suits, whatever. Got to keep that one nice and folded up. And then this is just a Notre Dame, which you guys know I've showed them what I've sold. Notre Dame sells really well. I always say colleges that are like Nike or Under Armour sell really well. This is a 3X, so that will sell quick.
What was the other brand you had for the carbon to cobalt? You said it was like it.
32 Bar Blues.
Bar Blues.
So I'll flip it for you guys. Yeah, I don't think it's as good as carbon to cobalt, but it can be. No, that's not flipping. That is truly flipping. That's
truly flipping.
That's not a. Now you see why my teeth look white. All right, so this is the brand. 32 Bar Blues. Well, let me stop moving this. So that's the brand right there. 32 Bar Blues. You can see it looks a lot like carbon to cobalt. Like these buttons, these snaps. This is totally carbon. I found it with carbon to cobalt. So 32 Bar Blues. I usually find them in button-up shirts like that carbon to cobalt. I can't do this mirror, so sorry. You're going to have to look at everything.
Rookie mistake.
Totally a rookie. I'm not going to deny that.
You see Kayway sold his Tommy Bahama for $54
today. It's a fake sale. He has fake sales. Everyone knows that. Go troll his eBay store. They're fake sales. If you look at you can't see who he sold them to. Most of them are me. So, all right, here's a dry fit Hurley. I only get these Hurley shorts when they have the Nike dry fit on the back. So when they have the Nike dry fit, I get these. As I always say, Nike owns Hurley. So these are pretty much just like Nike golf shorts, but a Hurley version. And they always sell for me around $18 plus buyer pay shipping. I sell those quickly. Probably sold 2 in the past couple of weeks. Yeah, I do. Again, I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I'm really bad at that. But like the Verliquin, it starts with a V. It's like Verliquin. I don't know. I know.
What are you trying to say? Like a brand?
It's a brand. It starts with a V. Look, VIL Quinn. Someone can type it in the chat. That's a good brand to look for. So look for that brand. Remember for Polo Ralph Lauren with the crest. This was a gamble buy, but I think it's going to pay off. So here's a North Face Summit Series, which is great. The Summit Series North Face down jacket. And it's got the 800 fill. I always tell people the higher the fill, the better. So this, you see it's 800. That number right there is 800. But look right above it. It's got a nice hole right there. And all the down is out of this little section. And the same thing is the case on a section over on the other side. So I still think with that hole, it just out of this little section right here, I still think this will do good. It was $10. And the comps on these were pretty high, like over 100. So I still think, what if I get 50 for it? So what? 10 into 50, great. I think someone will still buy that. Agree with me, please.
You pick up link roll.
Yeah, I do. I like Link Soul. Their polos don't do near as well as their pants or their shorts. It's not always a pickup. Again, everything I'm showing you, everything. If you're watching this on YouTube later, there's an asterisk by it. You make your money when you buy your item. There's a lot of things I've shown you here. If they were priced higher, I would not get them. Especially the items I say I only make $10 to $12 on profit. Those items I would not buy if they were priced just a couple dollars, $3 higher, something like that. I did a little video this week on these brands. So again, never seen. I saw these. I'm like, these have that special feel. And on the back, I saw they had the Lululemon hit. And they're the joggers. They're joggers. Again, I've never seen like these tie-dye Lululemon, and they're not like workout pants. They're like athleisure. I don't know how to explain them, but I don't know. They'll make you look good. That's what they'll do. They'll make you look good. Also found this Nat Nast. I've sold these before. Just like K-Way in his limited edition $500 Tommy Bahama button-ups, I have my Nat Nast limited edition silk polos or silk button-ups. So 2XL, the bigger the better. It's got a cool little like what would you call that, pattern to it. Usually Nat Nast are like 2.5 Men bowling shirts. They have the black stripes going down, the white stripes. Every once in a while, I see like martini glasses or something. But these sell for really good money. 100% silk. Look for that limited edition under that tag. Women's, Lululemon. Again, people are always like, oh, Lululemon, Lululemon. I'm telling you, I'm finding it more and more. Finding it more and more. So take that for what it's worth. Here's a 2XL Marine Layer, just a polo shirt. Marine Layer is a good pickup brand. This is totally like that 70s retro look. I mean, like straight up, like you could see someone driving a Firebird in this shirt from like the 70s, but $5. I don't know. I didn't even look up comps because I know this is a good brand. And for $5, I'm just going to pick it up. With it has no flaws, I'm going to pick it up. So get your brand knowledge. Some brands, no matter what, you just pick up. Arc'teryx, you find it, even if it has a flaw, you're probably going to pick it up if it's priced right. I think I got a whole bunch of these, so I'm not going to show you them all. But you guys know I like my Duluth Fire Flex hose pants. These should have been $7.99. They were only $5. I sell these for around $22, $24 in the fall. They have all these cargo. Sorry about that. And they sell really well. So I think I bought a whole bunch of them.
I still haven't found any Lulu. You will all hear me screaming from Indy when I do. Are they in Indy?
Who?
Naughty Thrift?
Naughty Thrift, are you in Indy? Because I found that Lulu at a store where they don't put Lulu out. They miss it. They get new people in the back. Here's more of those Duluth pants. They were all together. So $5. There's $15 right there. I'll sell them all for $20. So that's $75 minus fees.
Wendy Hall says, do you pick up Ralph Lauren corduroy pants?
Yes. Big yes. Ralph Lauren men's corduroy pants, the thick corduroy. The thin don't do near as well, but if you can buy the thicker corduroy, and usually it's more of like a vintage as like late 90s, early 2000s look, yes, those sell really well. This dress is just I don't even know where I'm at with this thing. So this dress, here we go. So I just got this dress. I really don't know why I got it. I got it because it was Vince. So I got it because it was Vince. I'm not sure if it had silk in it. I wasn't sure. But Vince is an okay brand. It used to be a lot better. But for $7.99, this is just a nice flowy dress. I just feel like someone could wear this and do some twirls in it. It's really nice. Tommy Hilfiger? Not really. Not anymore. And asked me, I told somebody today in the chat, or when I was live thrifting, my very first piece, I got like, when I did clothing for the first time, I bought like 5 pieces. One of them was Tommy Hilfiger, and it was a big Tommy Hilfiger hit when it was popular, 2015 or 16, whenever it was, and it sold for like $75. I blame that piece for getting me hooked on the clothing. I swear. That Tommy Hilfiger piece got me hooked on the clothing. But anymore, it's not in trend. It's not in style. At least for me. At least for me. Um, show you some more goodies. Another Robert Graham. This is a short sleeve with the flip cups. Short sleeve don't sell as well, but it was $5, so I picked it up. And right along with that was this brand. I don't know. It's a really nice brand, let me tell you. I don't know what it is. Oh, there you go. Zoic. Zoic. Can barely see it. So Zoic's okay brand. I feel like they make cycling shorts. But anyways, it's a metal snap. So you can look Zoic, Zoic, metal snap buttons. And this is like a polyester with the vent in the back. So picked it up. It was $4 or $5 or $4.99. All right, so here you go. People always ask what Levi's do I pick up. I showed you 560s earlier. Here's a pair of 501s dark wash that have the vintage tag. So if they have the vintage tag made in the US of A, I pick them up. So, and you can look up the model number right there. But vintage, or not, I guess they're vintage, 501s, black wash, made in the USA, I pick these up. I also pick up this brand, which is super good. A lot of people look over it. How do you pronounce that, Shelby?
You can even read it backwards.
Oh, yeah. Gramici? Whatever. But these are hiking brand. Look for this little dude right here. You want to look for this little guy right here. And they always usually have the belt. They make them in shorts and in pants. They're like rock climbing and hiking pants. I've sold these for a long time. They sell really well. And then again, just like with the hiking gear, like even if they're worn out, they're still worth getting for the right price. Hiking stuff, I just feel like sells really well no matter what. So I do have some more stuff. This is only a few days. Here's a brand I don't normally pick up, but Lucky brand, Pearl Snap. Really, mostly any Pearl Snap denim I will pick up. Any Pearl Snap denim for $5 I will pick up, even Lucky brand. So Lucky brand snap shirts normally sell for about $16 to $18. That sells for like $24.
Dusty says, "Hey Hoosier," and he's now the 140th member on your team.
What's up on my team? I don't even know what this team thing is, but I appreciate you being on it. I like having a team. I think it's cool.
Or maybe saying cat paws?
Dusty Hoosier. Actually, Dusty, are you in Indiana? I went to Purdue, by the way. Here's a Polo Ralph Lauren, really nice thick flannel. This will again do really well in the fall, but if this is all I had to list, I'd list it right now.
Fort Wayne.
Oh, Fort Wayne. I know some of my best friends live in Fort Wayne from college. Oakley polo shirt, black 2XL, Surf's Up. Only going to look for $10 out of that. Same with that one. They used to sell better for me. And then here's a Polo Ralph Lauren 2XL. Someone asked me today, did these sell? Yeah, I still pick these up if they're $5, especially the size, and especially if the collar's not super like messed up. I still pick these up in the colorway. So a lot of times they'll have a number on the back or something on the back, like Germany or something. What's up? Huh?
It says, "Any info on Jinkos made in China?"
I don't know. I don't know enough. I know if you look up the Jinkos you have, and like let's say they have a dragon on them, look up Jinko jeans or Jinko shorts with the dragon embroidered, and hopefully you find, hey, thank you for the exact. Hopefully you find the exact same pair. If they're the exact same pair, you're good for the most part. If you don't find a pair that's just like them, I'd be a little cautious. So look up comps on it. So it might have like the crown logo, whatever. Just type in whatever the logo is, denim, Jinko, either shorts or jeans, whatever they are.
Rhythm Panman says, "Your picture model is a backbreaker," which we know. Any suggestions on how you do it? Like how you take photos?
Do lots of squats. I don't know. I just do it really quick. It's not too bad. But I do. I actually I've watched somebody on YouTube before. They have a desk that's kind of like this, so they can still get their pictures in with their measurements. It's a desk that's kind of at an angle, so they can snap their pictures like this, walk up to it, move their item around, and it's still a flat lay. So maybe look into something like that. If my back starts to kill me, I might have to do that too. But that is something I did see. It's a big flat lay that's at an angle, and they have the white lights right above it. So that would be a possibility. I don't know your room. I don't have room for that right now, at least. But this is a Lacoste size 12, which is like 4XL. And it has the big Lacoste guy right there. I normally don't pick up Lacoste polos, but if they're a big size, like a 9, a 10, 11, a 12, I will pick those up. And check out all these. I'm not gonna go super slow through these. I'm gonna go fast. So Polo Ralph Lauren. People always say in every single chat, what sizes should I get? The bigger the better. There's a 3XB. That's gonna sell for in the 20s compared to like 15. There's a 5XB. That could sell for close to 30 because I don't think I've ever seen Polo Ralph Lauren with a 5XB. And here's a long sleeve polo, 4XB. So the bigger the better. You find these Polo Ralph Laurens with the 4XB, like this, 5XB, you're going to be doing a lot better. This, if it wasn't 4XB, would be like a $17 shirt plus shipping, maybe. This is going to make it 23 plus shipping. And this is a really nice, so when you're looking for carbon to cobalt, you can pick any of it up, but they actually make really nice sweaters. So this, I think, is a cashmere wool blend cardigan, and it even has these little leather patches on the back. It even looks almost unworn. I will put it as previously enjoyed or used, but really good condition. This was $5, but this is the type of carbon to cobalt you really want to find when you're out there in the wild. Is it? It's a cotton. No, it's a cotton wool. It's a cotton wool. There's no cashmere, but a lot of times they have cashmere in them. Found these. Found these right here. Let's see. Central Illinois reseller. These I never heard of. I'm just taking a chance on these. I actually looked up the brand they sell. I'm gonna sell these in the fall. Check these out. These totally look like Woolrich or Pendleton. They're vintage for sure. And this brand did come up. So a lot of times you'll find brands that are like mom and pop tailors, and you'll never see them. But this is like a USA brand, so like a wool mill, and they came up, and the comps were good even this time of year. So these will be really nice to sell in the fall. They're cool. Some will be really unique, and no one at the party will have those.
Katie asked how much you would list a Burberry London men's extra large long sleeve.
Burberry. If it screams Burberry, you'll get more money. If it's just a regular button up, if I were to wear it and no one could tell that it was Burberry, you're going to have to price it down. But if it has the plaid Burberry Novacek or Burberry emblem, or even the flip collars that are Burberry with the Novacek, that's worth better money. You're going to have to comp that out. But if it is the good ones, they go for above 50. If it's just a Burberry, like a blue, just regular button-up shirt, nothing on the outside will tell anyone it's Burberry, maybe like 20. This is a public rec. A lot of people pass this up. This is actually yellow tag. This is like 2 weeks old. This tag is 2 weeks old where I live. They put this out 2 weeks ago. But look for the brand Public Rec. They do pretty well. I've sold, this is probably like the fourth pair. I don't find it very often. Maybe the fourth pair of pants I've found. Public Rec. And I'll go through it fast. I'm telling you guys, when you come to these, I hope you get your popcorn. These are quick. All Talbots, all new with tags, all the same size. So what I'll do with these, they're all skirts. I'm just going to lot them together. Super quick listing, just like I did all those other Talbots, which I've sold, I think, all of them now. I just bought them last Friday. So I'm just going to lot these up. They were $3.99 a piece, $5 a piece.
Somebody asked what blazers.
What brands? You guys already know.
That Lily.
That's Lily. That's Lily. And you know what? The lady had the audacity to say, "Oh, I sold a whole bunch of ones like that earlier today." I was so mad. Blazers. You're gonna probably find where you live. Um, you'll find Brooks Brothers. You'll find. I like to actually something people pass up all the time. Let me see if I have one. Let me see.
While you're looking for that naughty Thrift, said good news. They got a pile of Talbot sweaters for the fall.
Got a what?
Pile of Talbot sweaters for the fall.
There you go. See, for the fall. That's all you have to list. List them now. I don't have any, but I don't know. So I'm going to show you a couple different things. I'll just grab. I'm just going to grab a handful. So I keep them all in here. So I just literally grabbed a handful because I keep all my blazers hung up in here. But if you ever find this on a blazer, Laurel Piana, more than likely it's on a very good brand of blazers. This one is Brooks Brothers. So this is a good one. This one's actually pure cashmere, I believe. Yeah, pure cashmere. So look for that brand. If you find this logo, that's a good thing. And it'll probably lead to a good blazer when you look at the actual other side. This next one, this one I would not recommend. And this one I would not recommend just because they're tailors, but they have a nice blend in them. So just erase that part from your brain. Here's a brand. If you find it, you hit gold. You get it no matter what. So Brioni. Anytime you find Brioni, I don't care what the blend is, you'll pick it up. I found a Hickey Freeman Laura Piana Day for $2. There you go. Right there in the chat. Chat, tell them. So Hickey Freeman, Laura Piana, that's good. Hickey Freeman, unless it has like a good blend, I usually don't pick it up anymore. That was, again, one of those pre-COVID things. But your Hickey Freeman with the Laura Piana, that's going to be money right there. So here again is another Tommy Bahama silk with the pattern. It's kind of a blank pattern, but it will still sell well. Or I'll just salvage it and send it down to Clearwater to K-Way. Not for sure yet, though. I like buying Prana. I like anything. If you go into REI, I like any brand they sell. So Prana is a really good brand. These are jeans. Here's another pair of jeans. Prana, $7.99. These sell for around $30 plus shipping for me, especially if they're in good condition. Another Polo Ralph Lauren. I like the Pima Soft Touch. Pima Soft Touch is good. So that's good. Sirs, what's up, Southern Treasures? I'm telling Wayne. Yeah, tell Wayne. I hope you guys do here in a little bit. Tell him that Surfs is going to salvage out this Tommy Bahama because his sales are fake. Fighting words. No. He does really good with Tommy Bahama. Last year, that was his best-selling brand. So Tommy Bahama, pure silk, linen, pick it up. The bigger, the better. Here is True Religion. Again, I don't normally pick up True Religion, but these were $7.99, and I just decided to pick them up because they still sell. And they're actually men's. So I don't usually pick up women's, but if they're men's with the button pockets, I pick them up still if they're $7.99. Our thrift stores have been pricing these up for $20, so I've been passing them. I snagged that one. So they did not find that one. Don't recommend buying these. I'm not even going to show them to you. These are Spanx. So these are Spanx jeans. Spanx. They were $7.99, and we thrifted these live together. I do remember that. We thrifted those live together, and we also found these Carhartts. I think we did thrift these live together too. So Carhartt, this is the newer tag because it's screen printed. That's called a screen printed tag. That means it's usually a newer, like in the last 5 years maybe. And then it also has the hit on the back. So these were only $5. I usually pick up Carhartt if it's cheap no matter what. Again, the brand I'm not showing you, or what I'm not showing you, are these Tommy Bahamas. Yes, Tommy Bahama. So these are some of the only shorts, other than the golf shorts that are polyester, these are some of the only shorts that I pick up. They're actually pure cotton. I pass the silk. I pass the linen. But these pure cotton ones with the cargo, what I'll do if I find two of them together, which I do often, I will lot these together and sell them for 50 bucks. So I'll lot these together and sell them for around $50, and they'll go in a padded flat rate envelope. And they always have a size like medium or extra large or large, and they're cotton. So these are actually the Tommy Bahamas I'll pick up, but I don't recommend anyone picking up Tommy Bahama shorts. Don't drink and drive. So anyone earlier was asking about corduroy, something like this, like that thick corduroy does really well. I didn't look these up, but these look like Y2K to me. Maybe I should have looked them up. Maybe I was a rookie, but they're Empire. What are your guys' thoughts on this? So they look kind of Y2K. They might be newer. They are newer, I can tell. Empire Relax. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Empire. They look like skater corduroys. I don't know. What do you guys think about these? Picked up Tommy Bahama Koi Fish shorts. Yeah, those would be good because they scream. Yeah, and Brioni is a legit brand. North Face pants like those Carhartts. Yeah, for the right price, I'd get all North Face pants. If they're under like $4, I pick them up. Under $5, I pick them up. They're coming back. Cords do decent for me. Yeah, I bet those would go good on Grailed. Casey, I'm not on Grailed. You want to buy them from me? You can have them. Put them on Grailed and make all that money. AG jeans, I pick them up. I always talk about them. If they're a certain line, this is the graduate line of AG. So they're just like the, what do they call these? The tailored leg. So I picked these AG jeans up. I think most of you guys know this by now, what AG are. So they still sell well. They don't do as well as they used to. And then someone said, do I pick up link sole? Yes. Here's a quarter zip jacket, and it was $4.99, and it's a polyester material. So to me, this is a good pickup. This will sell probably for like $24 to $30 plus buyer pay shipping. It will ship out first class. So I do pick up link joy. It's a middle tier, maybe middle tier. Here's a Lululemon, just a men's shirt. Lululemon. It's got the little guy back here. It blended in really well and is doing the same thing right now. But it's a skate brand sold at Zoomies and other places. They are new. Dang it. So I messed up. Under Armour. I mean, I'm getting those are Lululemon. But yeah, so Empire, I guess they're new. They're not old. They look like skater pants. Hopefully I get my money back out of them. If not, no big deal. Oh, this is the one. This is Thunder Stomp. So see this trucker jacket? They make these and they make a whole bunch of Taylor Swift stuff. Shelby, help me out. Love isn't greed, it's a need. That goes unspoken. See how this big old embroider hit thing on the back? I thought that was unique. So my vintage friend will probably enjoy this. So this was $5.99. He would probably love to have this and sell it on his Depop or whatever. And he'll just trade me some Lulu or something for these. And this, unless it's Taylor Swift. Shelby's just Taylor Swift. You guys know? I don't know. Link Soul. Sorry, Link Soul. Link Soul. So, yeah. And then another Polo Ralph Lauren. And I just have one more little bit to show you. And that's it. That's it. Other than those Fire Flex pants, I think I put this, and this is the last piece I'll show you. I put this in a Instagram picture. Anytime I find patchwork by Orvis or Brooks Brothers or Polo Ralph Lauren, I always pick it up. So that's called a patchwork. They're all individually sewn on. This is an Orvis. The ones that do the best for me are the blazers. The blazers do the best. If you can find a patchwork blazer, they do really well, like 50 to 120. The pants do better than the shirts, and then the shirts do well too. So this, yeah, love it. This is a patchwork. So when you list these, you'll find them in shorts too. They'll say patchwork. The shirts are better than shorts. So again, I appreciate you guys being here. If you have any more questions, ask them now or forever hold your peace. I'll post this later if you're coming new and want to You need like 18 breaks to watch this. I'll be posting it on YouTube later on. So Greta Van Fleet for the trucker. Greta Van Fleet, Shelby, remember that. You know who that is?
What?
Greta Van Fleet for the trucker jacket.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
I know the name.
Okay, we'll remember that. All right, bye guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. I love thrifting with you guys. No live thrift tomorrow. I'm going to be listing, so I will see you next week. Or if I do like a pack and ship. So have a good one. Love you all. Thank you.